Essence blesses. Amazing awesomeness, psyche trauma here. Hashtag living the stream. We're in the city and county building of Denver, Colorado. Request. Excuse me. Where do I go to issue a records request? Issue a records request. Flock cameras. City and county of Denver.
135.
And if it's not there, where else would it be?
So upstairs in the kitchen, it's like family, custody, probate, divorce.
What room number would that be?
256.
256 or 135? Thank you. Alrighty. So we wrote a letter. We ran it through ChatGPT twice, and then we printed it up. So, it says no video recording or live streaming. So hold on. No recording, no photography, no video recording, no live streaming is what it's. So, let's get our paperwork out just to hand it off. Please refrain from cell phone use while in the court or the clerk's office. Thank you. Hey, everybody. Alrighty. We are submitting a Colorado Open Records Act request, CORA, for flock safety cameras, data, access log, user identities, and related records to the records custodian pursuant to the Colorado Open Records Act, CRS 24-72-200.1, the First Amendment, and other applicable federal and state laws guaranteeing public access to government records. I hereby submit this formal request for disclosure of all records related to the flock safety camera systems operated, accessed, managed, or used by your agency. At least one court within the United States has held that information related to flock safety systems, including camera placement, collected data, and access laws, constitutes public record subject to disclosure, not exempt or privileged, and therefore must be released. This request falls squarely within CORA's presumption in favor of public access and transparency. Requested records, please provide the following. 1. Flock camera locations. The physical placement, location descriptions, and or GPS coordinates of all flock safety cameras operated, maintained, funded. I think we got to cut the camera. We're not allowed to stream in here, so I'm going to have to cut the thing real quick. And or GPS coordinates of all flock safety cameras operated, maintained, funded, accessed, or monitored by your agency. 2. Data and information collected. All data, metadata, video, images, automated license plate recognition, ALPR reads, timestamps, alerts, HIDs, audit logs, transmission records, and any associated files collected or generated by any flock camera or flock safety system available in your agency. System operators, a list of all individuals, departments, units, or contractors who operate, maintain, monitor, or access flock camera systems or associated databases on behalf of your agency. Access logs, internal, external, and third-party access. For number 4, access logs, internal, external, and third-party access for every agency, department, private entity, corporation, or individual who ever requested, reviewed, received, or were granted access to any flock-related data. Please provide the following for each entity. Full name of the agency, department, corporation, or organization, the purpose to which flock data was accessed or requested, the date and times of access or request. For each individual associated with those entities, please provide the following: full legal name, badge number, employee ID or identifying number, bond number, if applicable, title and position, rank or role, years of service within the organization, professional contact information, whether access was granted, denied, or pending. This includes, but is not limited to, local police agencies. Here we go.
Have a good day. Here, at this one.
Hello. I would like to submit a records request, and the deputies outside said it would be here.
If it's for cases, yes.
It's for flock camera information.
For what?
Flock camera, the safety cameras, flock.
Okay, thank you.
Do you have a case with us?
No. Is this only for cases?
I did not know that.
Because I just spoke with the deputies at the counter, and they said that it would be this office that I would. Where would I put?
So who are you suing?
I'm not suing. I'm petitioning for records from the city and county of Denver.
I wouldn't be with us. I think you would take this to the maybe presiding judge. Office.
What do you mean? I don't have a case. There's currently no judge.
Yes,
Did the courtroom approve that alias summons?
yes.
Okay, I was like, uh-oh.
No, it was in there. That's why I had 80 move hers.
Okay.
So that I could scan into the right daily summons to issue.
That's all I need is.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. You too, Miguel.
Is there a records office here in the city and county building?
Can I have the next person, please?
Yeah, but that's not who you would. I think you would have this would have to go.
What are we doing today, sir?
Well, it looks like we just got sued for feedback from my ex-wife, and it looks like she's
Okay,
saying.
it looks like, from what you're telling me, it seemed like they're already gonna be in the.
Administration office?
Let me see what.
Or the
Okay,
clerk of the
okay.
court.
So you'd be upstairs in room 256. That's district court clerk's office, so second floor, 256. You're welcome.
I have several copies. Can I leave one with you? Maybe you may be able to pass it along to where it belongs.
Okay, do you have the case number?
Yep.
Right on there. Thank you.
Is there a way to contact you?
Yes, on the very last page, I put my name, phone number, email address.
The judge had sent me this, and I also have to file affidavit of service that they were served.
on the bottom right there, it says thank you as my name, phone number, and email address.
So,
That's that, but then I still have to,
No, I live here in Denver. I'm following the
that I
Cora
had them served.
request, the Colorado Opens Records Act request.
Oh, I didn't know if I filled it out there.
Let me find out who it is.
Okay,
Who, we sent this to, and then, I'll get back to you.
okay. Alrighty.
Thank you.
okay, and then, since there's two things on here, go ahead and put the, permanent plan for incorporated legal department.
Well, apparently they're claiming, on one of the last page here, they're claiming there's no such thing. So I served them in Denver County. If you look at the last page,
The last page is like for last year.
the very last page of that packet, they're claiming there's no such thing. Even though they sent me a letter with that name and address, but, so I couldn't serve them there, and that's, the sheriff documented that at the bottom, yeah. But I'll put it on here just because for formality, and it was filed that way, I understand.
Oh, okay, so. Okay, and then so you're doing this.
Yep, I put it on there.
And affidavit.
Yeah,
Okay, you
So,
missed it.
administration handles this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you their phone number.
Is there an office here in this building?
No, they're not in this.
Do you know what building they're in?
Yeah, but you don't have access to it.
does that work?
So, in accordance with Colorado law, how do I petition a Cora request?
You will contact administration at their main number,
Mm-hmm.
and then they'll give you instructions on how to set this.
Okay.
I tried to e-file this, but I don't think I can. Okay. I'm glad I didn't spend more than 20 minutes
Thank you.
trying to figure if I can or can't. Oh, I didn't know if I.
Hello, how are you?
All right, how are you?
Doing all right.
Where are you going?
That's where the mayor's office is, fourth floor?
Third floor.
Third floor?
You
But
hang
you're-
out with the mayor?
No, I'm petitioning a Cora request. Colorado Opens Record Act for the flock safety cameras information.
Sweet. Go
Yeah,
for it.
so, thank you.
Good
Have a
luck.
beautiful day. Hello. Yes, I would like to petition a Cora request and give the request to the mayor's office.
If you are petitioning the courts, you have to take it to the courts.
No, not the courts, a Cora request, a Colorado Opens Records Act request
And you have to fill the form out online.
online.
Yes.
Do you have that website and how I get there? So I can't put this in
You
paper?
don't have your permission to record me.
Oh, okay, here. There you go. It's no longer being recorded. But this is a public building, right?
Yes, but I can say if you have permission to record me or not.
Not in a public setting. But I would like to leave this paperwork for the mayor.
What is it?
It's the information that I am requesting, but I would like the mayor to have a copy.
You'll fill out the form online, and you'll put all of your reasons why, and then the person that receives it
Okay,
If they deem the mayor needs to get involved, they will provide him with the
but I can always drop off a letter to the mayor.
copy.
Okay, I would like to drop this off to the mayor.
www.denvergov.org/Cora.
www.denvergov.org/CORA.
Correct.
So there's no office here in this building that I can do it in person.
What is your Cora request? It's all online for the city and county of Denver.
Alrighty.
And if it's for the mayor's office, that's the website. I don't have it for any other agency, but they're all online.
Okay. I would still like to give this to the mayor, this letter to the mayor.
Okay,
Thank you.
take care.
Alrighty, so this is getting repugnant. We are going to go drop off to this city council the same letter. The person in the elevator we were just talking to, he's the city council representative, I think, for my district. But my district is considered to be, well, where I live is considered to be like on the border of two separate districts. So, yeah. Sometimes we have to vote for two separate people because we're District 9 and I think District 10 because we're right on that cusp. All right, here we go. We'll grab another letter. Here we go. There's nobody in the office. Isn't that? Oh, here we go. Somebody's coming. Hello. I would like to give this to the city council.
Okay.
That's a letter.
Okay.
And I would also like to ask, where would I petition for a Cora request?
So you could submit a core request. If you go to denvergov.org/citycouncil, there's instructions there on how to submit a core request.
Is there any office in this building I could do that with?
So you have to submit it through I believe the email is DNCC Cora. I don't remember the specifics, but that's listed on the website.
DNCC Cora.
Yeah, so if you just go to denvergov.org/citycouncil, all the core information is right there for you.
And there's no office where I could just hand deliver the request in writing?
No, it has to be through the email address that's listed on there.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
You have a beautiful day. All righty, there's that one. We will try 256. We were told 256, so we'll go to room 256. And then afterwards, we're going to ride a scooter across the street to, or we'll walk. It's 2 blocks to the state capitol building and petition our core request there. So we've been able to drop one off with the mayor's office, drop one off to city council, and now we're going to room 256 in the City and County building. And then after that, we're going to go to excuse me, where's room 256? Thank you. Alrighty. So, hello. I've been to a couple of different spots in the building. The people downstairs said this may be one of the offices I could go to. I would like to submit a Cora request. So they said I could drop that off here and you all would hand it off to where it needs to go. Contact information is on the very last page at the bottom. Has my name, my phone number, and my email address.
Okay, give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Let me make sure we can take this here and then we'll do it, okay?
Okay.
Just to make sure I have everything covered.
Excuse me.
Are you trying to get a court request for
Flock camera information.
that the city and county and Denver's regulating?
Yes.
With everything that's come about the Denver.
Yes, ma'am, that is correct.
Okay, have you attempted to give this to the city and county of Denver or?
Where's that office?
So the mayor's office is on the 3rd floor.
So I gave one to the mayor's office. Well, first, when I came into the building,
Yeah.
I went and spoke to the officers at the information desk. They told me to go to the clerk's office. The clerk's office, and they also told me to come here to room 256.
Okay.
I've also dropped one of these off at the mayor's office and the city council's office, but I'm not trying to be rude. They keep passing the buck.
I'm just trying to see where exactly,
Okay.
because I'm not sure if you're trying to get, I know what it's in reference to the clock camera, but you might know a little bit better. Do we have an existing case that would have this information?
No. See, I'm starting the process right now. So I have no case number, no pending case, but with everything that's been going on, various courts of the United States has ruled that's public access, public domain, public information. And I know that the hoops that we have to do, we have to submit the request.
Right.
So in the state of Colorado, it's the Colorado Open Records Act request. And I'm starting right now.
Okay. Would you mind if because typically what we do here in our office, if it's in relation to, like, if you have a case number or if you want it, that's the capacity that we handle here. Is it okay if I make a copy of
You can
this?
I have several copies. I've made 17 just in case.
I'm also gonna take your information down as applicant as
Yes,
well.
ma'am.
The reason for that is because everyone in our administrative side that may handle this is away.
Okay.
And so I want them to review it, and so if it's not something that we would handle, they can let you know themselves.
Awesome.
But in the given event that it's supposed to, just because we are bifurcated, though we're Denver District Court, we are a separate court from county court.
Alrighty.
And think of it as an umbrella. The
Okay.
umbrella is the whole city.
Yeah.
and everything.
Yes, ma'am, I'm aware.
But, so, anyway, let me share information?
On the very last page is my name, my phone number, and my email address.
Oh, okay, actually, I'll just refer them to that if that's okay.
Okay,
if you have
on the very
access to
last
it.
page on the bottom,
Oh,
yep.
there's a phone number.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I will take it then, if there is something for us to act upon, but otherwise they can then communicate with you and see if this is something we would handle, or if you'll have to go about the way of filing a lawsuit in our court, et cetera, okay?
All righty, thank you.
So you did go to the mayor's office,
I dropped one off to the mayor's office
okay,
and the city council.
oh, okay, perfect,
And yeah, so
okay.
I've been told to come to all these different spots, so
I'm
that's when
guessing
hopefully it
it's
can
gonna
get.
be them and not us, just because of what it entails, we don't have any say in what happens unless it's a court order, like you said.
Awesome, thank you.
But either way, okay, well, thank you so much.
Merry Christmas. That was way better treatment from any of the other offices that I've been at. Well, the city council was like, that guy was like, yeah, I'll totally take that and hand it to him. I was like, thank you. The lady in the mayor's office was like, yeah. And I was like, well, I still want to petition and give this letter to the mayor. So yeah, there's that. We'll go out here. Are we allowed to leave out this door? Do you know when they actually do the actual turning on of the lights, or is that over? Did they do the actual full ceremony? I'm not too sure. All right, thank you, sir. Alrighty, so we're now headed over there. We have 85% battery life. All right. I think we're doing good. We started, I think, with 95 or 90. I was playing on my phone. So we're going to walk across the street. Behind me, that's the city and county building. All right. And now we're going to go walk over to the state capitol building, which is technically 2 blocks away. All right. We have 2 parks, Civic Center Park and Lincoln Park. What's up, sir? Are you live streaming? Oh, I'm live streaming on YouTube right now. Do you want to be on it?
I'll say hi.
All right. We have 228 viewers watching.
That's a lot of people.
What's your YouTube page? Give it a shout out.
It's got curated routes. I do city walks all around the world.
Curated routes.
Yes, sir.
Right on.
Hey, man.
Alrighty, yep. And this is the city and county building. I was just doing a core request for flock camera information. Have you heard of flock cameras?
Why not?
They're the cameras that monitor everything, your speed, where you're going, who you are. They have facial recognition to see if you're the right person driving that car. They do license plate readers to find out whether or not your car is insured and registered. So they do the facial recognition, and if you're driving your friend's car, you get flagged saying this person is not insured nor registered to drive this car. Yeah, so if you're a designated driver for your friend, you get red flagged and you're permanently put in a database.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
It's horrifying.
yeah. So, and it's been going on all across America.
Wow.
So I petitioned a records request for the flock camera records.
Good on you, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Curated routes. Oh,
What's your YouTube channel?
at psychic trauma, the at symbol and one word psychic trauma.
Psychic trauma.
Well, you got to put the at symbol or I won't come up for
Okay.
some reason.
All right.
All right.
Good luck to you, man.
Curated routes. You have a beautiful day.
That's all.
All righty. So, city and county building. That is the elections office. All right. You can get public notary stuff. I've done petition collecting. I'm one of those people who hung outside of a grocery store, said, hey, if you sign this, I get paid. I get paid if you sign this. All right, and then you go there and you have to get it notarized, and then you turn it into your coordinator. All right, so this is one of the buildings of the Denver Art Museum. So this is the Denver amphitheater that they're redoing and rebuilding. So Denver Art Museum's right there. Denver Public Library, downtown Public Library. I normally use the Blair Caldwell Library, which is in the 5 Points on Welton Street. Okay, and so that building over there, that building is all one building. Well, no, it's technically two buildings, all right? That's the Supreme Court building of the state of Colorado. I think they are connected, all right? So this is the downtown public library. That's the Denver Art Museum. This is the amphitheater of the Civic Center Park, all right? So yeah, that building is connected right there. You can see they're connected. So that is the Supreme Court building of the state of Colorado. Alrighty. So this is Civic Center Park. All right. This is Lincoln Park. Oh, we're jaywalking. We're doing it. We're going to jaywalk. All right. Colorado Supreme Court in the Colorado Court of Appeals. Denver Public Library. Okay, so this is Lincoln Park. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Oh, dude dropped his hat. I was like, that's a parking complex. Liberty and justice for all. Alrighty. We're going up into the state of Colorado building. Oh shit. Oops. Yeah, fuck. I just smacked my gimbal. Fuck. Damn it. We're walking up these this fucking sidewalk. We're about to head into the Colorado State Capitol building. So yeah. It'll probably be best when we go inside. We turn off the gimbal remove the phone from the gimbal, then put it back on because we don't want it to break or twitch or malfunction. Public and ADA entrance. Here we go. We can live stream for 35 minutes. Hold on. Excuse me.
Building, is it for, or is it for?
State. I can always drop it off with the, what is that? Constituent's office for the governor? I've done it before.
Yeah, it's 136. We can try it up there. Yeah.
136?
For the governor's office?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so, you,
Do I need to take off my belt?
can you look up, not for now. Let's see.
Okay.
Go on through.
Oh, wait.
Centennial building, it's like on Sherman and 1575.
1575 Sherman Street.
No, it's like 1375.
Centennial building. All right.
So be like on that side, like opposite, Sherman is. So be going down south.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Alrighty, we're in the Colorado State Capitol building. Oh, it says we've only been live for 17 minutes. I think that's not right. Anyways, let's get this back on the gimbal. All right, gimbal action back in. So the governor's office is 136, I believe he said. So constituent services. We'll go here for constituent services. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
This is constituent services?
This is the resource library.
Oh, okay. Then I'm in the wrong spot. I'm trying to drop off a letter for a core request, Colorado Open Records Act request. Do you know where 136 is? The gentleman at the check-in said go to one.
This is technically the basement, so
Oh.
136 is going to be one floor up.
Thank you. Alrighty, we are in the wrong spot. Yes. Say that again? I can't hear you.
Sorry, that's just not a public exit, so if you were.
Oh, no, I'm looking for room 136.
Oh, that's this way.
Awesome, thank you.
The chandelier broke, so you can't see it very well, but it's that door right there.
Thank you. Executive chambers. Hello.
How's it going?
Doing good. I would like to drop off a letter for the governor.
Alrighty, I'm happy to take a look.
And I would also like to know, do you know where the records request office would be?
The records for what kind of record?
CORA, Colorado Open Records Act request?
For Quora record.
Do I set this here or here? Or?
Let's see. You can just put that under the dish box right now.
Awesome, thank you.
1 second. So, looking on the website for the Secretary of State, let's see.
1700 Broadway, Suite 550. We're at 1700 Broadway, right?
No, we're at 200 East Colfax.
Where's 1700 Broadway?
1700 Broadway is
Suite 550. Is the secretary, is the attorney general in this building?
No, the attorney general is in the Ralph L. Carr Judicial Building, which is located just a block or two down that way. I can write their address down.
Please and thank you.
So this is where we are currently, 200 East Colfax at the state capitol. 1700 Broadway, it looks like, is located.
That's the Wells Fargo building,
north.
right?
Yes, I believe so. Let's see.
Suite 550. All right. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want me to write this down for you as well?
Please and thank you.
Alrighty, go ahead and have a seat for me. Let me find a Post-it note. I'll get that written down.
Is the Secretary of State in this building?
The Secretary of State is not in this building. The Secretary of State is also at 1700 Broadway.
Awesome. Thank you.
Absolutely.
And then go through calendar receipts available for that or venue and then I'll get back with both of you and we can kind of finalize ideas and add those.
So the 1700 Broadway, Suite 550, that's where I would go for any type of request of information.
So it says on the website, before making a core request, you may contact our office to request information from our staff. So it sounds like they would have more information on hand about the process than I would.
Okay.
One sec, let me write this down. Yeah. So I wrote the address and I also wrote the phone number for the Secretary of State down for you.
This is Secretary of State's office.
Yes.
What about the Attorney General's office?
Attorney General's office is, or I can take that back. I'll just write it on that same piece of paper.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll write it on the back here.
Old school Polaroid.
That's right.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
And you'll give that to the governor?
Yep.
Thank you very much. You have a beautiful day.
You as well.
Merry Christmas. Alrighty. So, hello. I guess we're walking that way and going outside through a different exit if we can.
Excuse me. Yeah, beautiful day. All right. So now we're walking, technically jaywalking, to 1700 Broadway. All right. So it's technically this way. And there's more like crackheads to look at. So we can walk this way. But I think we're going to cut over. Yeah. Yes, this is a live stream. I'm reading your chats, but not that often. All right, so hold on. The Earth 995. This is not a real live stream yet. It's Bob McCormick. What's up, yo? I don't have any farts. If I had any farts, I would have farted in the governor's office. All right, I totally would have, and act like nothing. I would have farted loud and proud and just ignored it and just kept talking. Ugh. I got a burp. That's it. That's all I have. So, Bob McCormick, we are petitioning a request of information for flock camera information. All right. So, yeah. We first went to the city and county of Denver and we dropped off the request there. We went to a couple different offices while in there. We started off by speaking with the people at the front desk and one of the information desks. They said there's 2 rooms we could go to. We went to both those rooms. The first one we went to, we got the runaround. The second one we went to, we what do you call that? The second one we went to was the mayor's office. All right, so we kind of got the runaround because they was like, I don't grant you permission to record me. I was like, I don't need your permission, but I put the phone away anyways. Or I may have just turned off the camera. But yeah, we don't need their permission to record them in a public building. They're in a public setting. But anyways, I was like, yeah, I still want to give this letter to the mayor. All right, can you please give this letter to the mayor? And she's a fucking stink ass bitch. So then we went to the, what do you call that? The city council's office. And that guy was like, sure, I'll take this and give it to the city council. I was like, well, thank you. He was real smooth about it. And then we went to the other room, room 256. We left a copy with them. That lady was really polite about it. And then we left and we went to the, what do you call that? The city or the state capitol building. We went to the Colorado State Capitol building. We went in. We asked the dude, hey, where do we go for this? He's like, room 136. We went to room 136. We spoke to the secretary, the clerk, the receptionist, whatever you want to call that person. We had no farts to give, so we couldn't fart in the office. That dude gave us 2 addresses. One was right here, Broadway, suite 1700 Broadway, suite 550. The Cora custodian, which is also in the Secretary of State's office. So the other address is 13th and Broadway, the other direction. So we'll be going there. Yeah. Oh, let's hurry up across the street. So yeah, we're going into this building. This building right here, which is 1700 Broadway. Broadway's on that side of the building. But it's the same building. We're just going on a different side. Then we will go up to Suite 550. So we're going up to Suite 550. I think we got to go that way. Yeah. Alrighty, so we go up here. We go to the man, I think we need a key card to get in here. How do we get to Suite 550? Okay, we got to go find the elevator. Elevators are over there. Okay, 550 Colorado Secretary of State. That's where we're headed. Excuse me. Here we go. Alrighty, 5th floor. We're in an elevator. I don't know if we'll get. All right, Secretary of State's office right here. Hello. I was just at the governor's office and they said come here because the Cora custodian is in this office for a Cora information request.
Well, each agency has their own Cora requests, so what type of, most of ours are mostly public, but what kind of Cora request are you looking for?
It would be with the flock cameras.
That is a dust.
Well, can I still issue that request with y'all? And if it's deniable, you can deny it in writing or in an email?
Yeah, but we don't have anything to do with flock cameras, all right?
Just call building security, we have nothing to do with this.
Okay.
Well, I'm still allowed to petition that with your office.
So what we take core requests are for, basically are for oaths of office that we have on file, and people want, let's say, an oath of office for a judge or somebody that registers their oath of office with us. Every other agency has their own Cora request, so unfortunately, they gave you a little bit of misinformation.
Well, can I get that to the Secretary of State then? His name's
That's
Phil.
what I'm saying, that the Secretary of State doesn't have a Cora request for flock cameras. Let me see if I can Google.
But I can still give him that letter, right?
Give who?
The Secretary of State that letter. I can hand deliver a letter to a public official.
Well, she's a woman.
Oh, she, okay.
No.
No, we're no longer allowed to facilitate the First Amendment right to an open repository record and.
Call building security.
So that lady is saying call building security. We're here dropping off paperwork. Live streaming.
So my goal is to try and figure out who has the core request for flock cameras.
Alrighty. Well, I'll still give that letter to the Secretary of State, right?
Bear with me a moment.
Okay. We are in the Secretary of State's office, 1700 Broadway, Suite 550. We are giving a letter to the Secretary of State, which is our right as an American. And we're just waiting. We are allowed to drop off paperwork to the Secretary of State, which is our constitutional right.
Sergey? I am. I'm just picking up documents.
Okay. Is it under your name?
Yes.
Yeah, several people are watching us live stream, walking up and looking.
Somebody's coming to get him.
So that lady said somebody is coming to get me. We are waiting for the secretary we just spoke with.
Here you go.
If you keep live streaming me, you are going to have hell to pay. Please.
What is your name?
You need to stop.
You're a public employee. What is your name? Identify yourself.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I already called security. He's recording, he has my face. I've already called security.
Alrighty. They failed to properly identify. We're dropping off a letter with the Secretary of State's office. There is no reasonable articulate suspicion that a crime has been committed. We are exercising our constitutional right, our First Amendment right to peacefully assemble with our open repository record, and if all else fails, petition for the redress of grievances. And we're just waiting for confirmation that the letter that we are dropping off to the Secretary of State of the Secretary of State of Colorado is being recorded and properly documented and handed off to the Secretary of State of the State of Colorado. So I'm glad I'm live streaming this because they're now saying that I was threatening them. I was not threatening them at all. This is a live stream. The person that I gave the paperwork to has not returned, but they keep walking by and staring at me. They say that they're going to wait for security to show up. No crime has been committed. I have not violated any law. And I'm allowed to be here on this live stream issuing paperwork to the United States government or a state government of the United States. Yeah, she did threaten me. That's right. She did threaten me. I'm under threats, duress, coercion, and fear for my life, liberty, well-being, and pursuit of happiness. That woman did threaten me on my live stream. It was recorded, video and audio in clear, audio-video recording. All right, here we go. That is the girl who threatened my life. Oh, hello. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Doing good.
Good, what are we doing?
I'm facilitating my First Amendment right to peacefully assemble and petition the government. I gave paperwork to the Secretary of State for the Secretary of State of Colorado. I was recommended to come here by the governor's office, and so I came directly here from the governor's office.
Okay.
And I'm just waiting for confirmation that my paperwork will be given to the Secretary of State.
Hello,
Hello.
my name is Alunit.
Say that again, please.
Alunit Caspin. I'm a legal advisor for the Colorado Secretary of State. I wanted to let you know that I am happy to take this.
Okay.
However, I am the manager for Cora and we have no responsive records for flock safety cameras. The Colorado Secretary of State has no flock safety cameras, but you may need to speak to a different agency that would specifically have documents that would be responsive to this request. But the Colorado Secretary of State does not have any flock safety cameras, nor do we keep any records of it. Each agency keeps records of their own, like they have their own oversight of documents, but the Colorado Secretary of State does not have any documents that would respond to this.
Okay, if I'm hearing you correctly, you will make sure that that is given to the Secretary of State of the State of Colorado. Is that correct?
I can tell you that I will accept this as part of the Cora team. However, there will be no responsive records because the Secretary of State's office does not collect any of this data.
And will I get in accordance with Cora, that should be an official documentation.
I'm happy to
My
send you an email back.
contact information is on the bottom.
Yes, I see that, Mr. Wheeler. So we will, if you would like, we can send you an email back documenting that the Secretary of State's office has no records. But you can then look for potentially another agency that might.
Can you recommend the proper agency? This agency was recommended to me by the Colorado governor's office. I was there right before I came over here and walked over here.
That is very strange. I don't know actually who does the flock
I
safety
have.
systems.
This is the paper that they actually wrote. I was just there 15 minutes ago. This is 1700 Broadway, Suite 550, Secretary of State's office.
this is the Secretary of State's office,
Okay.
but what I can tell you is that I don't know who is in charge of the flock safety cameras. That
Okay.
may be, my understanding is that's actually city-based, but I am not sure.
I went to the city and county building first. I went to several different offices, including the mayor and city council. Some of them recommended that I go to the governor's office.
So this
I
is-
did that,
yeah,
and so now
I
I'm here.
Totally understand.
Okay.
And under where I'm happy to help you if I know, but I don't know. And part of the problem is that there isn't like a statewide database that tells who has access, who holds which documents, which I'm sure you have discovered. in the last
I'm not trying to be rude, as I was saying, the secretary or the receptionist, the lobbyist of the Colorado Governor's Office in room 136, he pulled it up and showed me on a screen saying Cora Custodian, 1700 Broadway, Suite 550, and wrote down this saying it was a Secretary of State's office. If that is incorrect, I would just like to make sure that the Secretary of State does get that paperwork, as I'm allowed to do so as an American.
So yes, I am sorry if they pulled up.
Don't be
the
sorry, be
webpage
silly.
That says we are a custodian. We are the custodian of core documents for the Secretary of State's office
Awesome.
only. I am happy to take this and send you an email back saying that we have no records.
Awesome, thank you.
Okay.
Merry
Take care.
Christmas.
Happy holidays.
You too. All right, so yeah. That person did threaten me. We do have her on camera threatening, but I decided not to bring that up, as that's not what we're here to do. We are here to give paperwork to the proper agency or entity to get core requests. We're about to go into the elevator, and the elevator cuts out our reception. So hold on, y'all.
Floor 1.
Yes, that lady, basically, to me, I felt I was threatened and intimidated and harassed. I felt that I'm under threats, duress, coercion, fear for my life, liberty, well-being, and pursuit of happiness. But anyways, we're going to get on a scooter, all right? And then we're going to go to a different address and petition that way. And then after that, we will also be petitioning through all these email addresses, all right? So we're outside. So, yep. If you all want to contact the Secretary of State's office and the governor's office and timestamp the time in this live stream of where that lady threatened and intimidated and harassed me, placed me under threats, duress, coercion, fear for my life, liberty, well-being, and pursuit of happiness, please do. But we're about to hop on this scooter real quick, and let's see where we're headed. This is 17th Street. We got to go to, I think, 13th Street, so hold on. Colorado Attorney General, 1300 Broadway, Denver, Colorado, 80203, which is 4 or 5 blocks that way. All right, so we're going to tag this scooter and then we're going to ride off. All right. Hold on, y'all. All right, here we go. Yeah. All right, we are downtown where people drive fucking crazy. So we got to be extremely careful. I'm about to put my gloves on. All right. So we'll go up here, past all these turning spots. We'll go up to the corner where the red light is. Technically a green light. All right, we're catching all these green lights, dude. We're going for it. We're making it. We're doing it.
I just didn't think it was real.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Our gloves are on. Our hands are no longer as cold. Oh, dude. So I purchased heated gloves off of Amazon. I just got them earlier today. I did not plug them in because I was like, man, I got to go do this core request before it gets too cold out and too late. So yeah, here we go. Okay, 1300 Broadway. This is where we need to be. Excuse me. Alrighty, we're taking these gloves off because we got to, so that way we can pause the scooter. Okay, so hold on, I got to, okay, yeah. We just, excuse me. Man, I got no farts, but I got burps, dude. All right, so hold on. We gotta take this off the fucking gimbal. Hello. How are you?
Doing all right. How are you doing?
Doing all right. Headed to the Attorney General's office.
Okay, let me see if I can come down and get you.
Well, I'm just dropping off some paperwork. I was just at the governor's office, and this is 1300 Broadway, Denver,
Yes.
Colorado, 802. Cool.
Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll take you to the information desk and I'll call for them to come down and meet you.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah.
Do I need to take off my belt?
If it's metal, yes.
This metal piece right here, but it normally doesn't beep.
These are a little bit more sensitive than the ones at the Capitol. You're welcome to test it. That's
All right.
fine. Just that in case it beeps, that's what happens.
All righty. Here we go. Yeah, I was hoping it wouldn't.
These are a little bit more sensitive because of everyone in the building.
In general, it's my first time. You're supposed to laugh. Yes, sir.
We hear it a lot. Let me call them down right quick while you're finishing up.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Busy day? You leaving like what? Hour? 5 o'clock? No, 9 to 5?
No, it's different shifts.
Oh. All right. Oh. Okay.
So, okay, she's not here yet. We'll take a seat, pick one, she'll write down.
Thank you.
You're very
Oh, so technically, this is also the Colorado Supreme Court building.
What are you trying to turn into?
Oh, this letter to the Attorney General.
The title, so I can tell him, is this like a personal letter?
It's a core request. I was just in the
That's all I
governor's
need.
office, and the governor's office sent me here.
Okay, I don't work for the AG, I just have to call them and tell them you're
Oh,
here. So
okay.
you have a core request.
Thank you, ma'am.
Someone will be down in a few minutes.
Thank you, ma'am. So it's a very nice, spacious lobby. So I think we've been streaming for about an hour. We've gone to the city and county building. We went to 4 separate offices. One was one clerk office. Then we went to the mayor's office. Then we went to the city council office. Then we went to a different clerk's office. Then we went to the state capitol building of the state of Colorado. We went to the governor's office at room 136. We spoke with the person at the desk, whether you call them a receptionist, a lobby, secretary, receptionist, front desk attendant, lobby attendant, whatever you want to call them, the assistant to the governor. The governor gave us 2 separate addresses. One was 1700 Broadway Street, 550. We were just at for the Secretary of State. We dropped off the same letter. And then we rode a scooter 4 blocks here to 1300 Broadway to drop off the same letter, core request, to the Attorney General's office. Is core the same as freedom of information? Yes. Okay, so CORA is the Colorado Open Records Act. All right. FLOC is a surveillance system throughout the United States. So here we go.
Pursuant to the Colorado Open Records Act, Cora CRS 24-72-200.1, the First Amendment, and other applicable federal and state laws guaranteeing public access to government records, I hereby submit this formal request for disclosure of all records related to the flock safety camera systems operated, accessed, and managed or used by your agency. At least one court within the United States has held that the information related to flock safety systems, including camera placement, collected data, access logs, constitutes public records subject to disclosure, not exempt or privileged, and therefore must be released. This request falls squarely within Cora's presumption in favor of public access and transparency. Requested records. Please provide the following. Number 1, flock camera locations, the physical placement, location descriptions, and/or GPS coordinates of all flock safety cameras operated, maintained, funded, accessed, or monitored by your agency. 2, data and information collected. All data, metadata, video, images, automated license plate recognition, ALPR reads, timestamps, alerts, hits, audit logs, transmission records, and any associated files collected or generated by any flock camera or flock safety system available to your agency. System operators, a list of all individuals, departments, units, and contractors who operate, maintain, monitor, or access flock camera systems or associated databases on behalf of your agency. 4, access logs, internal, external, and third-party access for every agency, department, private entity, corporation, or individual who has ever requested, reviewed, received, or been granted access to any flock-related data. Please provide for each entity the full name of the agency, department, corporation, or organization, the purpose for which flock data was accessed or requested, the dates and times of access or request. For each individual associated with those entities, their full legal name, badge number, employee ID or identifying number, bond number if applicable, title, position, rank, or role, years of service within the organization, professional contact information, whether access was granted, denied, or pending. This includes, but is not limited to, local police agencies, county sheriff's office, state police, ICE, U.S. Border Patrol, FBI, Department of Homeland Security Investigations, fire departments, EMS personnel, any private corporations or contracted partners, any non-local agencies utilizing flocks, network sharing features. 5, requests for flock data. All internal and external requests, inquiries, subpoenas, communications, emails, forms, or logs requesting flock data, records, or system access. Any audit trails, logs of access, search history, data sharing records, or automated logs documenting who's accessed flock data, when, and for what purpose. Formation of production pursuant to CRS 24-72-203, subsection 3, subsection B. I request that all records to be produced in electronic format, delivered by email at no charge whenever possible. Fee waiver request, public interest. Disclosure of these records is in the public interest because it relates to transparency in government surveillance practices. The use of automated license plate reader systems, cross-agency data sharing, potentially privacy and civil liberties concern. Hello. Yes, ma'am. Yes, my name is Kenneth Wheeler, and I've been from one government agency to the next. The Colorado Governor's Office, room 136. Their receptionist, the secretary, gave me this address that I could come here and give this for the Attorney General.
Okay.
And so, yeah, basically it is a Cora request for the flock surveillance camera information.
Okay.
And if you don't mind, may I get your name and title and position for the Attorney General?
Yeah, absolutely. So, and I'm going to get you a written receipt as well. My name
awesome.
is Hannah.
Hannah?
I'm with the front desk at the Attorney General's office. So
Awesome.
front desk reception is my title. And if you don't mind, I can get you right over here.
Awesome, thank you.
And I'll get you a receipt for your Cora request.
My contact information is on the very last page. It has my
Wonderful.
name, phone number, and email address.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
And these are the best ways to reach you.
Yes, ma'am.
Great. All right. So on your receipt, I'm going to write by hand delivery. Do you prefer for me to record the time?
If you would like, the date and the time.
Yeah. So I have the date stamped here, December 2nd.
It's December 2nd. Awesome.
And I have the time of 4:24
4:24
p.m. And my title and my name, just in case you need it again, is going to be written here. I'm the only person at the front desk whose name is Hannah. So
thank you very much,
hopefully the last
Hannah.
initial is good for you. And I will get this to our core request representative.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Merry Christmas. I
Yes,
appreciate your
you as well.
assistance.
Of course. Take
Merry
care.
Christmas. Merry Christmas.
more.
Thank you. All right, think about that, yo. That went so smoothly and politely. Merry Christmas. Wow. I think it's because they're calling each other and be like, yo, dude, did this dude just show up to your office? And they're like, yeah, he did. Okay. We're going to unlock the scooter. So hold on 1 second. The screen's going to pause.
I bought it used, like very, very, very few miles on it. I brought it so much.
All righty. So think about it, everybody. That's that. Okay, so that's, excuse me. All I got are a couple of burps. I got no farts. No farts, dude. I've been in 4 separate government buildings, not a single fart. I think. No, I farted in the very first office. I let out a little poot in the city and county building in the very first office. Remember when we first started, we spoke to the people at the front desk, which was like security and some sheriff's deputies. And they're like, yeah, that room right over there, I think it was like 136 or what? No, 15. Anyways, the first room we were in, as soon as I got in, I had a little poop and that was it. Nothing all day. No farts. No farts given, yo. But anyways, that's it. Okay. So later on as a post, I'm going to, I have these downloaded as a PDF. So I'm going to post them to YouTube as a post. All right, later on, the full fucking pages. Well, it's technically 5 pages. Well, technically it's 6, but what I did was I spoke into my phone through the microphone saying, hey, I got to send a information request for all the flock cameras, people who access them, their name, their badge numbers, their agencies, their bond numbers, the dates and time, what information was accessed, what information was requested. So then I copied and pasted that into ChatGPT. ChatGPT, I was like, yeah, make this more elegant and more legal. ChatGPT did that, and then ChatGPT asked, hey, would you like me to do this for a specific state? And then I put in, yes, Colorado. And then they did that. So there's 2 different forms. The first one is the final form for the state of Colorado that has the Colorado Opens Request Act information. So they have 3 days to give a response, give me the information, and they can file for an additional 5 days also. And they also have to legally state whether or not they can deny me in accordance with all that info. So here, let me finish reading the last fucking spot. So we printed up 17 copies of these. So 17 of 6 pages, right? Okay, so where were we? We were okay, see, we were at the top, all right? So we'll start over with number 5, all right? So number 5. Let me take off my glasses. Number 5, request for flock data.
All internal and external requests, inquiries, subpoenas, communications, emails, forms, or logs requesting flock data, records, or system access. Any audit trails or trials, no, that's trails, log access, search history, data sharing records, or automated logs documenting who accessed flock data, when, and for what purpose. Format of production pursuant to CRS sub 24-72-23, section 3, subsection B. I request that all records be produced in electronic format, delivered by email at no charge whenever possible. Fee waiver request, public interest. Disclosure of these records is in the public interest because it relates to transparency in government surveillance practices, the use of automated license plate reader systems, cross-agency data sharing, potential privacy and civil liberties concerns, public safety policy. Therefore, I request a full waiver of all fees pursuant to CORE's principle of public access. If fees are unavoidable, please notify me in writing with an itemized estimate before processing. Deadline. CORE requires a response within 3 business days, extendable to 7 days only upon written notice, showing exigent circumstances, CRS 24-72-203, subsection 3, Article B. All right, so if any portion of this request is denied, please provide the specific statutory citation supporting each withholding, an explanation of how the exemption applies, and all reasonably segregable portions of any withheld records, CRS 24-72-204, subsection 6. Final notes. This request is made in good faith for lawful public transparency purposes and with the understanding that CORA strongly favors open access to public records. Courts around the United States have already recognized that flock-related records are public domain, public access, and public record, and thus must be provided. Thank you for your time, professionalism, and timely compliance. Respectfully, Kenneth Wheeler. Yeah. Okay, Z the Prophet 75. They didn't kick me out of this building. They kicked me out of the Secretary of State's office after they called in the building security and the police, and then had an official come and talk to me because I was on the live stream. All right. And yeah, so then after there, we came here to the Attorney General's office, and they were much more compliant. So yeah. Alrighty. Bam, here we go, yo. We're gonna pull up off to the side, and then we're going to put our gloves on, and I think we're gonna call this live stream. We've been streaming for easily an hour, I believe. Or an hour and a half, I'm not sure. So yeah. Okay, so let's put our gloves on. All right. We are right next to the the Denver downtown library. That's right behind us. This is the downtown library. This is the main library. All right. Okay, here we go. Okay, so yeah, this is the Denver Art Museum. It's basically two buildings. You have this building here and this building here. This is the main entrance to the Denver Art Museum. And then there's that overwalk. And then there's that building behind it has 7 floors of more art. All right. And right over there in the background, that's the city and county building. Right over there, that is the amphitheater for the Civic Center Park in downtown Denver. And this is the Denver Public Library. Alrighty, so yeah, we just did all our core requests. We're going to go home, put some food in the oven. We haven't eaten all day. Well, in the morning, I have my morning supplement drink, and then I have my, what's that called? Bee pollen and honey. I eat 2 tablespoons of bee pollen with 2 tablespoons of honey and go from there. Well, we're still eating leftovers. We have so much leftovers, dude. Oh my fuck, we have so many leftovers. So we still have turkey, gravy, mashed potatoes, stuffing, and I think 1 serving left of the sweet potatoes, the cherries, and the figs. We still have marshmallows for that. We still have cheese for the mashed potatoes. Okay, so yeah, we're going to call this stream, all right? We did it. We went from one government building to the next, to the next, to the next. We gave out several copies of our core requests for flock safety cameras. We will go home and we will file them online also, and we will go from there. So everybody in YouTube land, I'm going to call the stream, all right? So I hope everybody have a beautiful Tuesday. It's Tuesday night. And yeah, it's roughly 4:30. And so everybody in YouTube land, stay warm if you need to stay warm, stay cool if you need to stay cool, stay healthy, stay safe, stay sober for choosing sobriety. When we get home and we get everything in the oven and all the paperwork filed, we'll start another live stream and check out all the packages that we got and check out all that stuff, because I ordered electric gloves, heated gloves, plus electric heated hand warmers. So yeah, anyways, I'm going to call this stream, all right? So everybody in YouTube land, stay warm if you need to stay warm. Stay cool if you need to stay cool. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay sober if you're choosing sobriety. Peace. Love you. Merry Christmas, everybody. All right, peace, love you, Merry Christmas, everybody. Remember to like, subscribe, and share.